everybody, and welcome back. I am the Seven Swords, and we are outside of this lone prospector mine we found in the last one. We also tried to kill the unicorn in the last one, but we found that even with my powers, I couldn't kill it. We did manage to kill a false blue god, a lot of different gizmos, and found this new companion of ours who has this relatively interesting looking spear on his back. We're going to continue to let him follow us. I think Sarah's main reason for not just killing him and taking the spear is that she knows that the blue god said there was some kind of issue with it, that it was too heavy to carry when he tried to take it off of him. So I'm hoping that maybe she hopes that bringing this guy around will help the spear stay close until she can figure out what to do about it. But for now, we'll be going into Lone Prospect Mine with our new little friend who I've been calling G, because I think his name is Go or Ga or something like that. I'm thinking it's probably Go because he's got that goat head mask on, which we did find out we can change his armor, but I like this look for him better as like a servant of hearsing, since the blue god mentioned that might be a weapon of hearsing. But we're gonna go inside and check out this place with our little friend here. As far as Sarah goes, I don't think at this point in her life where she's at mentally with the influences of the bitter cup and everything else, I don't think she actually cares about this goblin. I think she just wants the spear on his back, and if she can't risk killing him and having the spear be unable to be moved, so she's keeping him around to have him carry the spear for her. And we have a miner's journal. Now you just when you think you hit bottom, sometimes the age will throw you a rope. Since the rebels took over the mine in these parts, I haven't been able to find work anywhere. And along comes Burn, my old partner, with a deed to some gold mine out in the hills. It's been too long since we did a job together. What 4 years now since to finally work with someone who knows the business. Sounds like the place was steel too. I don't feel like reading all the way through this. We're gonna take it. I may read it later, I may not. I don't feel like reading through the whole thing, but it sounds like a miner out on his luck had an old friend come to him and offer him a chance to work in a gold mine. I'm guessing this is the gold mine. Might be an actual gold mine, it might just be a metaphorical gold mine. Really, go, G? Come on, come on. Work with me here. Work with me. Keep backing up. Come on. This is one reason why I don't like having NPCs with me. You need to do something. Wait there. There we go. I want to talk about your spear. Can I try it out? I'm guessing that's a no. Talk about your spear. Does it have any special abilities? I'm thinking we're going to head to the Bard's College, because that's the second time the dialogue has led me to thinking of saying maybe I could learn Goblin at the Bard's College. Not that I think I'll actually learn how to speak Goblin, but I might be able to get them to teach. He might be able to learn gestures, or I might be able to learn. They might know something about the spear he's got. Else, we could take him to the College of Winterhold, see if they know anything about the spear. And it's probably going to be a problem that we're going to have to protect him. And I'm not really seeing anything useful here. Not even bodies. And not any things, although I apologize to our little green friend, which By calling him my little green friend, I'm tempted to call him Yoda. But let's take a look up here real quick. Can't find his way up here. He'll just have to wait until we come back. Hopefully his AI does that and doesn't just flip out. Oh. Oh, I think we found our friend. I think we found the guys. They must have came up here to mine the gold and got trapped up here. I'm not interested in mining up all this gold, though. I have more than enough gold at home. Not to mention I can turn iron and silver into gold. There he is, trying to get around. Okay, G, let's go. Guess we'll leave. If there's anything else to this place, I'm not interested in it. Not at first glance. Alright. On top of that miner's journal, I wanted to point out the fact that I realized recently that I haven't done a Sarah's journal in a while. Sarah hasn't done one of her journals in a while. And my only explanation for that is, well, partially it's my fault because I kind of only wanted to do the journals to get my thoughts and Sarah's thoughts onto paper without it being like she's forcing it. But now that I'm talking out of character, it feels less necessary that I can sit here and explain what she's feeling as she's doing it so that I don't forget about it. I did kind of want to do it because I could have always cut those and put those into their own special thing. I know a couple of people I watch who do Skyrim Let's Plays and did other Let's Plays had their own journals, and I really wished that they would have done that because there's a lot of times where I just want to sit back and read their journal, not actually fight, or not actually watch the series. Because while I like the series, I can understand there being some dead points in the series. Alright. Our next cave, I think it said Full Spire Cave or something like that. If I look at the map, does it tell me where I am? Foulstone Cave. Let's see what we've got in here. Noticing a big skeleton. Oop. We've got bears. This goblin's not being super useful, but then again, I don't really want him getting into fights because I don't want him dying. If he does die, we'll try to pick up his spear. I'm guessing it won't work very well for us, but we will try nonetheless. Oh wow. Some of these areas are really pretty, and like this is another area of Skyrim I don't think I've ever been in. It's always possible that I have, I just don't remember it. But this is also a part of Skyrim's map that I'm usually not poking around. I also mentioned I recently said something like, I said like this side of Tamriel. And even though that's technically not incorrect, because Tamriel is the entirety of the Elder Scrolls universe, it's definitely not what I meant to say. Do go back and watch some of my stuff. I don't watch all of my content because, much like how I understand that you guys can get a little bored, you guys can get a little bit of bored from listening to me just ramble in some areas. I can also attest that I can get tired of me rambling in some areas. There's another bear. Yo! That is a lot of bear. What the heck? What just cast lightning? Is that coming from the goblin? Yeah, I think he's actually shooting lightning with his spear. Oh, wait, what the? Oh! Are you marked as essential? That would make my life a lot easier if he was, because then I don't have to worry about him dying. We will go down that way in a minute. I want to check over here. Place is interesting. Feels like another grotto. I feel like Kinnereth's, like if they went into like the natures of Kinnereth's magic revolving around Kinnereth, this would be another really powerful area, kind of like the Gildergreen. Kind of surprised we're not running into brigands here. First I thought that thing was attacking me, but I'm under the impression it's trying to attack the bear. It's definitely his. Yep. I guess it's done. I wonder if I could have had him sacrifice himself. I don't think I could have. Because usually things like NPCs like him are pretty smart and you can't make them do certain things. And I think that might be one of those things that like, he's like, nope, not gonna do it. Oh. Now they're making their way around. We can check this bandit real quick before they get here. I think they're coming up that area I was just talking about. I think that was the area I was talking about. Oh wait, no. No, that wasn't the area I was talking about. We're down the area I was talking about. They're probably coming from here. This will probably lead us into another part of the cave. I could always use a soul gem. And give Umbra some more energy. I wonder if bear meat's good. Is any good? Sit down here and collect all these corpses up and butcher all these corpses. Oh, we found at least something down here. See what's inside. Gold and adapt robes of destruction and a battle axe. We will go ahead and take all of it. It seems that our partner is getting more and more useful as time goes on. Here's another orc. I was looking at him asking me for my apologies. I was looking at him because I was going to ask him if he wanted to worship that one as a god, and then I realized he didn't worship the green god as a god. He worshipped, or the blue god as a god. He defied that. I wonder if he's like the shaman of their group, and that's why he was like, no, you're not a god, and like why he kind of like figured it out. Well, other than the fact that he might have a brain. I was hoping, the reason I'm coming back here is I thought there would be more. I was expecting more, and well, it doesn't look like there is more. Looks like there was very much not more. Oh, am I really? Wow. Okay, so that's not gonna work. I'm half tempted to drop these then and start and read them here. 8 of 400. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, go ahead and drop it. Let's see. I cannot wait in this location. Let's see. It's currently 10 p.m. and we are slightly tired and slightly hungry, but we might as well get some work done. Worst comes to worst, we have some food and stuff, and I could use some training in this, so today we're doing some bear hunting. Learned from our experience. Got a poor pelt. Ingredients. Butcher the meat. Might actually need that. And we will dispose of the corpse. And then the next one. We might go back and do more of them. We might not. I might cut some of it. I might end up pausing this at some point and just letting you guys know what I get by the time I come back. Definitely going to be sleeping at some point, so that's always a possibility. Alright. First things first, let's get some food. Uh, yeah, we'll eat the fish. Some cheese. Grilled leeks. I think that's good enough for now. Let's go find a place to call it camp for now. Here. Oh, yeah, it was just that bandit. Oh yeah, there's 3 bell pelts here. Okay, so let's make camp here. And I will make camp, and then when we get up in a few hours, I will leave camp here. And we will basically set up this area as camp. Leave in this location. Why? Ugh, that's annoying. Cannot pick up all these corpses because I cannot carry that much weight. That's annoying. Knowing that I cannot sleep here and I cannot wait here. I'm guessing if I can wait, I can sleep. So, I'm wondering if it's this area. Ugh. What do I get for manually looting them? Because I don't feel right just leaving all these bear corpses. Manual loot. A bear pelt and claws. Such a waste to leave them here, though. Let's do this. We're going to leave them here, much as I feel like that's a waste, and we're going to try and get out of this cave. I'm guessing that the way we get out is we travel along this path up. Once we get outside, we will sleep outside. I will then come back in off camera and treat each of these bear pelts. Hopefully I can do this in a single go and I don't need to leave multiple times. I probably will only do this once. I definitely don't want to have to come in and out of this cave a dozen times for a handful of bear corpses. Well, I guess it would be a handful of times for a handful of bear corpses. Should be able to do at least 2 or 3, so it shouldn't be that bad. The one reason why I really haven't done much of the butchery stuff, it's just kind of an annoyance that it takes so long in game, and that it takes up so much of my time and energy, and I don't really seem to benefit from it. But I'm wondering if that's because I'm not trained in it yet, and maybe if I start doing it, I can get some training and then get better. So let's get out to Skyrim, and like I said, we'll set up camp out here. I'm not going to try to kill you because I'm pretty sure it's a waste of my time. You are kind of annoying me. Glad you're gonna bugger off. Alright, let's get the campsite out. We might make full camp here. After a while, I might chop some dead wood and get a fire going and stuff like that. It's not super cold here, so I'm not too worried about it. Sleep for 9 hours. Hopefully a nice big rest will get us full on energy, and then I'm going to make sure we don't level up like this. I don't think we're going to, because I don't think we need to. Yep, we didn't need to. Alright, I will now bring you guys back. How much inventory do I have? So if I get full on inventory, we'll be done. If I get all the corpses be done, I'll be done. Or if I have to come back out to sleep again, I will be done. But I will let you guys know when I bring you guys back. I will see you guys when we leave the cave next time. And we are back outside, and I am exhausted. So the first thing we're going to do is sleep, and then we've got to talk. Because while I have finished my work and butchered all the bears inside and gotten all of their goodies, we have a problem. And that problem is we are near our carry weight, literally. It's probably the near 100 units of bear meat that I am now carrying. The 9 poor bear pelts, or the 2 decent bear pelts that I am carrying. The 48 animal fat that I have on me. The fact that I am carrying garbage such as this and this. I'm going to drop some garbage and see if we can get our stuff up. Because we have a problem. If I pick up my tent right now, I'm probably going to go over encumbered. And we can technically... That was Jaguar's fork we just dropped. I did not care for it because I was hoping it was going to be a weapon. There is a rare weapon, as there is a weapon in this game that you can get. Ruined pelts. I think you can use those for something. I'll keep that with me just in case. We also have a bunch of bear tooth, bear claws. Some other stuff in here that we have. We need to go back to Clockwork at some point, but obviously that's not going to be happening anytime soon. I pick you up. More question, can I pick you up without becoming over encumbered? Yes. How bad is it? We have 4 carry weight left before we are at our max, which means we need to not pick up a lot more junk. Where are we? Probably would be best for us to head to Riften. I'm not trying to fast travel. Wouldn't be able to fast travel. I'm trying to mark this location. Okay. That horseshoe is probably the Riften stables. We'll head for Riften and then use the terminus there to travel back to Clockwork, where we will drop off a lot of our garbage. That was avoidable. Actually find it kind of annoying that this guy could have easily have just, I don't know, turned around and killed that bear, and he didn't. And again, it's a storm cloak. Why should I care? Sarah doesn't like the storm cloaks anyways. She definitely doesn't care for their decisions. We're not going to be harvesting that bear though, because that'll definitely put me over my encumbrance if I try to harvest another bear. We have plenty. I did get a bit more skill from harvesting. We also got 2 bear pelts that were not in poor condition, which basically means we are getting better at this. I don't know if there is a superb condition or there are better conditions if you are good at harvesting that you can get when using Hunterborn. I have not played it that far. I more just added it in for the food, but haven't used it very much, as we could tell from my lack of using it.
So many refused. Take a look.
One thing I do want to check is I want to see if they are offering any amount for bear meat, the raw bear meat. It's 2, so that's not bad. About the pelts. Pelts are worth a decent amount. It is interesting to think of a character that would be surviving as a hunter, going out and hunting and basically making their own way in life through hunting. I've always wanted to play a character like that. The problem with it is every time I've tried, I've run into the issue of, well, unless you are willing to go to places like where we just were, which end up getting you killed because there's too many bears, you don't really find much game to hunt in this game. Normally you find maybe 1 or 2 things. Do me a favor and don't tell anybody about this place and don't steal anything. I don't think he's going to steal anything, but best not to leave him out of our sight. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. And that should have brought our inventory weight down. I would have expected more than that, but apparently not. That's okay. That annoying glitch again. Alright, first place of inventory management is going to be go up to... Actually, let's go to the workroom and put everything away that needs to go into the workroom. So we're going to go ahead and open this. Everything out, which is going to make us very encumbered. And put everything away. We have 1,000 items still on us, which is because of all of this stuff which isn't being recognized by the clockwork system, because a lot of it's modded or added by the group, the thing, or stuff like that. Oh yeah, we have this butterfly we gotta drop off too. We're gonna go do that. Because I'm guessing it's gonna be a situation of most of this stuff is gonna be inventory and armor stuff. I mean, ingredient and armor stuff. So I have a few more petty soul gems to keep Umbra full. That'll be enough for that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab up all of his ingredients. Anything good for food? I have the apple pie, the bread, the cabbage, the cooked beef, the carrot, the gourd, that, the mead. Wine. Not taking the blackbriar mead. If I could, I'd tell him never to buy that stuff. I don't think Sarah has actually had it yet, but even if she tried it, she would say that she's not a fan. Heroic Stormcloak armor. And a bunch of garbage and gubbins we don't need. Yeah. Nothing of use there. Let's see, is there anything I can sell to be? Sell those destruction robes. I mostly will only sell enchanted gear. For robes of alteration. I guess I could sell the Master Robes of Destruction since I'm no longer wearing them. Yeah, we'll keep them for now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sell that and drain him of his money so that his inventory can reset and we'll get more later. Alright, let's go put the butterfly away before I forget to do that. Wrong thing. Alright. Now I can put the butterfly into here. Where is it? There it is. I put the rune peltons there too. Oops. The hip bone can go in there. That flute's still considered an inventory quest item. We still have Clemic supplies. We should probably go take care of that just to be taking care of that. The Forge Deed can go into there. I'm going to hope that the Blue God's Journal and a bunch of that other stuff disappears out of my inventory when we do the Mage Studies thing. Although I highly doubt it will. Place an amber and madness sword near Garner's resting place. Oh, do I have an amber on me thanks to that? Books away, which we're still very slow because we still have way too much stuff on us, which is probably because we have a bunch of ingredients and stuff on us. I will hopefully have that taken care of once we go over to ingredients. If not, then it's going to be that we have a lot of other gubbins on us. Probably unenchanted armor and stuff, which will go into that box underneath the thing. I do wish there was a better way to control the inventory of Skyrim, because I do feel like your inventory is a bit of a problem. This helps with being able to just go and be like, put everything away, but obviously it doesn't work completely because of the fact that we have modded stuff in here, and we also have other stuff in here. Alright, so first things first, weapons. Those in there, keep that on me. Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Put that on me, put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Those on me, keep that on me, keep that on me, put that in there. Keep. Could always be doing this instead. Keep. That in there. That in there, put that in there. Don't think we put the lucky dagger in there yet. Nope, there's the lucky dagger. We're gonna keep the lucky dagger on us. And we're gonna keep our axe on us. Alright, next things to do is to interact with the enchanter and see if we have anything we can disenchant. Robes of Conjuration. That's it for that, which is good to know. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually go to here. I will put everything that's in my inventory from weapons that I don't need into here. And put that away. Oh, not my pickaxe. Pickaxe. want my pickaxe, and take gold brand back. The goblin staff back. Don't think we did put these in there, and I don't want those to be in there. We aren't going to be carrying those anymore, but those are going into the safe. Rusty arrows, keep sanguine arrows, get rid of those, get rid of that, 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 get rid of those, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Keep. Then what we're going to do is that we're going to go to armor, because we forgot to do armor. That can go in there, that can go in there, keep that. That can go in there, keep. That can go in there, that can go in there. That can go in there, that can go in there, keep. Go in there, that can go in there. That can go in there, that can go in there. That in there. There, put that in there. That, keep that. Those. That can go in there, that can go in there. Keep that. That can go in there. We got Master. Increase stamina and sneaking for 20 points, and illusion spells by 30 points. Interesting. That can go in there. Keep that. That can go in there. That. That. I just put my shoes in there. Luckily it's going to be the one at the bottom. Through and remove all of the armor that's not enchanted. Well, stuff I'm wearing. Oh wait, no, I wasn't wearing. Huh. I just realized I wasn't wearing. And I thought it was boots. I didn't mean to put the Great Cowl Nocturnal in there. But now I've got to go in there anyways to take a couple of stuff out anyways. Oh, there goes the rehearsing. First thing we're looking for is the boots. They'll be first on this list. There's Daedric boots. Take those. Yeah, we'll take those. The armor, just the boots and the boots. Why are these in here? The ebony stuff. fishing rod in there. I think it's a fishing rod of mine, but we'll check before we leave. In case we finally get around to fishing. Back to cowl. Forgot we had those in there. Enjoyments of going through inventories. We've got about 5 minutes left. I most likely will not finish this within that time. I will most likely finish this recording and then bring you guys back once I have the recording finished and once I am back ready to go back to Skyrim. But want to skip to the next episode, you can. Mention it in the next episode if we did anything else. Alright, let's check our inventory real quick because I want to see if we have yes, we do. Okay, good. Daedric boots, Daedric gauntlets. Alright, I can finally move again. Thank God. All of this stuff is in here is going to be going to the armory, and I will most likely not be dealing with that today anyways. So let's go to the kitchen and do some kitchen work.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Because other than the kitchen and going to the... Actually, let's go to the bedroom real quick.
Can I help you with something?
There's some stuff I want to put in the bedroom.
Is there anything I can
Because
do
I don't
to
feel like
help?
we're going to be using it for some time at least. We will be putting Forky's bow in here, the ghost blade, gold brand, and that's it. The rest of that stuff can stay on me. Was there any armor or equipment that I wanted to get rid of? I want to keep that. We'll probably put these... Oh, we'll put the boots away. I'll probably put this in there too once we get the skill that lets us do stolen items. But until then, I'm going to carry it just in case. Let's head down to
Do you need something?
the kitchen. Because the next thing to do is kitchen work. Going to be us probably cooking up food, storing what we don't need away, all of our food. I am also going to grab all of this, all of this, all of this, all of this, and all of this. Just in case there's some stuff in prepared food that can be added to other stuff to make even better food. I don't think there is, but let's see. Apple cabbage stew. Beef carrot stew. Oh, so that's so bear meat counts as beef. Okay. Beef stew. I'm wondering if there's anything I can do with all this bear meat that wouldn't take as much. Ooh. We will go ahead and make a few of these. Will not be using salt pile for this unless I absolutely have to. Seared fat, 220, not bad. Get some more vegetable soup. Apparently some venison soup. Ooh, I will definitely make all of that because I'm not a big fan. She's not a big fan of ale. Get some animal fat made. I was kind of wishing we could find a way to use all this bear meat, but I do not think there is going to be a way to make use of all this bear meat right now. Oh, that's raw beef. Is there one for... do this. I'll take care of a lot of it. I would rather not use the salt if we don't have to. This is a good one. Porker stew. That. Some more Dord mead. This isn't the honey brewed mead. Alright, I think that's everything we can make with the food. Let's go to the baking real quick just to make sure there's nothing in the bakery that we can make. Make some apple dumplings. Baked bread. Chicken dumplings. Garlic bread. Go ahead and make an apple dumpling. That for something special later. And then go ahead and put everything away. Could put all of our food away unless it doesn't put away the... yeah, it doesn't put away my modded stuff. What we will do is we will go into here real quick and into prepared food. Don't want to be carrying around all of this seared fat. What we'll do is we will go ahead and put away all but 10 of it. As far as the beef, the bear goes, go ahead and put all of the bear into the meat barrel. I think a gourd is... oh wait, I don't have to decide between a fruit and a vegetable. They're the same. They're the same thing, at least in here. That takes care of a lot of our food needs for a while. As far as what other prepared foods we will be taking with us, under the impression that will do for now. Let's take the apple dumpling. Let's also take, where is... take a couple of sweet rolls too. Entry. Alright. Let's see, what are we still carrying that's so heavy? Are we also carrying a ton of potions? We are carrying a ton of potions. Let's go back to the Mage's study real quick. I just realized we're well over time, so I will see you guys once I finish up here and once we get back to Skyrim.